Why was the Motown and Stax rivalry so legendary? Imagine a time when two music giants were competing not just for chart dominance but for the soul of a generation. That's what made the rivalry between Motown Records and Stax Records so unforgettable. Both labels shaped the sound, style, and spirit of 60s soul music, each with their own unique approach that captured hearts across America. For people who lived through that era or love looking back, this rivalry wasn't just about hits. It was a cultural showdown that reflected the hopes, struggles, and dreams of many. Motown, based in Detroit, was famous for its polished, pop-influenced soul. Founder Berry Gordy created a hit-making machine that crafted songs with smooth vocals, tight harmonies, and arrangements designed to appeal to mainstream audiences. Artists like the Supremes, the Temptations, and Marvin Gaye became household names, representing youthful energy and optimism. Motown's sound was carefully managed, with in-house songwriters and producers making sure every song had hit potential. It wasn't just about music. It was about creating a movement with choreographed performances, matching outfits, and a message of upward mobility that echoed the American dream. Stax Records, on the other hand, was born in Memphis and had a rougher, more spontaneous sound. Jim Stewart and Estelle Axton started Stax in a converted movie theater, and their music reflected the raw energy of Southern soul and rhythm and blues. Artists like Otis Redding, Sam and Dave, and Booker T and the M.G.S. brought a sense of urgency and realness to their performances. The house band, Booker T and the M.G.S., was racially integrated, which was a bold statement at the time. Their funky, tight grooves became the backbone of Stax's sound. The music often dealt with themes of love, pain, and resilience, echoing the struggles of Black Americans during the Civil Rights Movement. The rivalry was legendary because it was more than just about chart success. It was a clash of identities and philosophies. Motown aimed for universal appeal, smoothing out regional and racial differences to reach as many people as possible. Stax embraced its Southern roots, creating music that felt raw, emotional, and real. Fans often picked sides, either dancing to Motown's upbeat tunes or feeling the deep emotion of Stax's soulful sound. Artists competed not just for hits but for the soul of American music itself. Looking back on the 60s, this rivalry is remembered as a golden moment of creativity and cultural change. Both labels gave voice to a generation fighting for civil rights, peace, and equality. Motown's polished optimism and Stax's gritty authenticity offered two different ways to experience the same era. For those who lived through it, the rivalry was part of everyday life. Debates about which label was better, dancing to Motown at parties, or feeling the power of Stax at a local diner. The legacy of this rivalry still influences music today. Motown's style can be heard in pop, R&B, and even hip-hop, while Stax's raw energy lives on in funk, soul, and rock. Both labels proved that Black music could dominate the charts and shape culture, breaking down barriers along the way. For anyone feeling nostalgic about the 60s, the Motown and Stax rivalry stands as a symbol of a time when music was more than entertainment. It was a force for change, a source of pride, and a reflection of the times. The competition pushed both labels to new heights, leaving behind a catalog of songs that continue to inspire and move listeners even today.